when it comes to the biggest box office films of all time, Marvel Studios and Disney definitely know what that feels like. But now Sony, finally, with the help of Marvel Studios and Disney, knows what it feels like as well, as Spider-Man No Way Home has officially entered the top 10 club. So this has to be all good news, all things considered. Again, there's always the big factor here of what if this film didn't release during the pandemic era? How big would it be? But that's nothing to take away from what it's already done. And I think just by looking at it, that you can tell that this thing is huge. Officially, just over the past couple days, the film has topped the top 15, officially passing Star Wars The Last Jedi and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Next up on its list is quite a few other films, but obviously that top 10 spot is already secure. And next up, it's all eyes on deck to see if it can top the top 8, top 6, top 5 maybe. I mean, we just don't know because this thing is a monster. And I think more interestingly enough, if you start looking at everything we've seen so far, from how this film is not just overperforming, but truly shocking everybody, including every analyst, I think there's a real big chance that this film could honestly propel itself up there past even the first Avengers, which is at like 1.18 million, I want to say, or 1.8 billion millions. That's kids talk for these movies. And I definitely think that going forward, you're going to have to, kind of pay attention to more so the global box office than anything, because I think that's where the strength of this film is going to kind of remain. In the United States, it's going to start dwindling down, and we don't know how much more it has. Obviously, another weekend coming up, it's probably going to do 25-ish million optimistically. If it does more, that's something to talk about, but it's definitely getting into that area where you could see it as number 6 of all time, which, that's nothing to sneeze at. It would be down only after, a bunch of Disney movies that are holding the top 5 spots. So that's not pretty bad. All things considered, I think this film will forever now remain as a cornerstone of this whole thing, this whole pandemic era. And when you look back on it, the thing that's going to stand out from it is Spider-Man No Way Home and how it brought back Hollywood. And that's something that's never going to go away. So maybe that type of hype carries it forward to maybe even in the top 5. Again, who knows? Some said it wouldn't even hit 1 billion, and it's crushed that. So let's wait and see, because optimistically, this thing, the sky is the limit at this point for what's possible, as we've seen so far.